History remembers her as a monster. They called her the Blood Countess, a woman who bathed in the blood of young girls to stay beautiful forever. But the real story is darker and far more disturbing. Elizabeth Báthory was born in 1560 into one of the most powerful noble families in Europe. She was rich, educated, fluent in multiple languages, and in a world ruled by men, she was dangerous. Elizabeth married young and moved into a vast castle in what is now Hungary. While her husband went to war, she ruled the estate alone. She controlled land, servants, and money, something almost unheard of for a woman at the time. And that's when the rumors began. Servant girls started disappearing. Villagers whispered about screams from the castle at night. Broken bodies were allegedly found. Stories spread of beatings, torture, and cruelty beyond imagination. Eventually, other nobles accused Elizabeth of murdering dozens, then hundreds of young girls. Some claimed the number reached 650 victims, and that's when the legend was born. They said Elizabeth believed blood kept her young. They said she bathed in it. They said she drank it. These stories spread across Europe like fire. The most powerful woman in the region had become a vampire. But here's the twist most people never hear. There is no solid evidence she ever bathed in blood. Not a single witness testimony from her trial mentions it. That part of the story was added decades later. So what really happened? Elizabeth was never given a fair trial. She was arrested suddenly in 1610. No public defense, no cross-examination, no chance to speak. Her servants were tortured until they confessed. And those confessions were accepted as truth. Elizabeth herself was never allowed to testify. Why? Because executing her would have been inconvenient. She was too powerful, too connected, too rich. So instead, she was sealed inside her castle, bricked into a room with one small opening for food. No sunlight, no human contact. She lived like that for 4 years, alone and silent, until she died in 1614. Now for the darkest twist of all, Elizabeth Báthory owned enormous tracts of land. The Hungarian crown owed her family huge debts. If she was declared a monster, those debts disappeared. Her lands were seized. Her power was gone. Was Elizabeth innocent? No one can say for sure. She may have been cruel. She may have punished servants brutally, like many nobles of her time. But the scale of her crimes, the bloodbaths, the hundreds of victims, those stories were shaped by politics, fear, and greed. History needed a villain, and Elizabeth was the perfect one, a powerful, independent, uncontrollable woman. So they turned her into a monster. And that's the chilling truth. Elizabeth Báthory may not be remembered as she was, but as what the world needed her to be, a warning, a legend, a nightmare. Because sometimes, history doesn't just punish the guilty, it creates them. Thanks for watching. If you found this story fascinating, be sure to like and subscribe for more hidden histories.